electric drive developed by Mercedes-Benz for the new CLA sets new standards in terms of efficiency. For the first time, Mercedes-Benz is using an 800-volt system and a 2-speed gearbox in the entry-level class. Much of the underlying technology is based on learnings from the Vision EQXX. The technological highlights of the drivetrain include an 800-volt electric architecture, batteries with new cell chemistry and high energy density, and the advanced drive units including a 2-speed transmission on the main rear axle motor and disconnect unit DCU on the front axle in the 4MATIC models. Other highlights include a silicon carbide inverter and the one-box. The compact up to 200 kilowatts rear electric drive unit is designed as a permanently excited synchronous machine on the rear axle. This has a significantly lower proportion, almost 0%, of heavy rare earths than previous motor generations. The high-performance power electronics feature a silicon carbide inverter for particularly efficient energy utilization. The drive architecture includes a 2-speed gearbox on the rear axle. First gear, with a short ratio of 11:1, offers excellent acceleration from a standstill, enables a high towing capacity and also offers efficiency in urban traffic. Second gear, ratio 5:1 on the other hand, is designed for high efficiency on long journeys or at high speeds. The 4MATIC models also have an 80 kilowatt drive unit on the front axle. This is switched on at lightning speed only when power or traction is required. This is handled by the so-called disconnect unit, DCU, which Mercedes-Benz is now using for the first time in the entry-level class. The DCU decouples the electric motor from the front axle, so that the electric motor and parts of the transmission are stationary. This reduces front axle losses by 90% and increases the range. When the load is low, only the rear axle is driven and the electric motor on the front axle is decoupled. If a higher load is required or there is a high recuperation requirement, the DCU is closed at lightning speed and the front axle is engaged. The entire engagement and disengagement process takes around 0.2 seconds and is not noticeable. Intelligent recuperation contributes to the high efficiency of the models on the MMA platform. Almost all braking operations in everyday life are carried out with the aid of recuperation and not mechanically via the wheel brakes. In principle, the MMA models can even brake electrically until the vehicle comes to a standstill and thus recover kinetic energy. The innovative battery system is based on a highly modular architecture and contains 2 different cell chemistries for the MMA platform. The top variant, with silicon oxide anodes for a high energy density, has a usable energy content of 85 kilowatt-hours. Here, the proportion of cobalt has been further reduced to around 4%. The entry-level version, with cathodes made of lithium iron phosphate, is available a few months after the market launch of the CLA. It has a usable energy content of up to 58 kilowatt-hours and does not require rare raw materials such as cobalt and nickel. The 800-volt configuration allows high-power DC charging with up to 320 kilowatts in the top version. Within 10 minutes, 36 kilowatt-hours of energy can be recharged. The one-box is the central energy supply unit, regardless of whether DC or AC charging is required. If navigation with electric intelligence is activated, the battery is preheated during the journey if necessary. This preconditioning allows it to reach the optimum temperature for fast DC charging at the charging point. Current traffic conditions, occupancy and also the capacity of charging stations are taken into account when planning the route. Further model variants are planned for the near future. As shown in the concept CLA class, the all-electric CLA achieves a range of more than 750 kilometers WLTP. With an energy consumption of only around 12 kilowatt-hours per 100 kilometers, this is the 1-liter car of the electric age.